I wasn't aware there was going to be a patch today. So I'm currently sitting here waiting for it to patch. 73% complete. It scares me a little bit that the patch notes mention there are now a couple of places that can no longer be backtracked. I don't remember where Gates of R&D is, but it mentions 0% power, so I want to say that's the pizzeria, because I don't think power really. I mean, you turn on power, but you never really lose power anywhere else in the game, right? It also says the basement door to the inventor's house can no longer be backtracked, which is a little troublesome because I did use that to my advantage before as a safe spot. So I assume now that door no longer opens. That's a little troublesome. And then to make the mimic easier to find during the chase, which I assume they're talking about the final sequence, doing that ending where the mimic is chasing you and everything's falling apart. And confusingly, there were other mimics mimicking like trash cans and stuff. But the most convenient part of this is that they added emissive elements to the trash cubes for improved clarity, which I assume is to make it easier to find them. That's pretty cool. That's gonna make the doll hospital a little easier. Though, I know where all the troublesome cubes are, or, you know, can spawn, so I don't know that that's gonna change too much, but it's good that they added that. I like how it just coincidentally Markiplier's last trash cube was the one that I also found last. But, you know, at least going off of how the video was edited, it didn't seem like he was stuck that long. Unlike me. Alright, finish patching. Let's go. Let's get into the game. No, come on. Come on, game. Come on. I wanna play! I feel like I can finish the game tonight. If not tonight, then next time. We can make significant progress tonight, I bet. As far as I can tell, there are no collectibles that can be missed now. I don't think there are any in the doll hospital. And any in the theater, I think I can go back to. My only concern is that, hang on. Game's starting up and now it's loud in my ears, and I gotta turn my headphones down. My only concern is that, oh, there's a little plus on my card. My only concern is that I know there are parts of the theater that require the springlock suit, and you lose the springlock suit when you fall into the doll hospital, so I'm scared of that. Gotta turn it down one more click. It's still a little loud. But I think once I get the next security levels, I should be able to get everything. I think the only stuff that is in, like, areas you only get to once, I think I got them. Which would be the collectible in Henry's house. Or not Henry, Edwin's house. I am a little concerned with missing mailboxes, but I want the achievement, but I'm not trying to get the achievement. So, if I miss any mailboxes, oh well. That said, they do have the codes. I think Markiplier already found 2 that have codes, so... Well, not full codes, but like 2 of them are piece of the codes. That has me a little concerned. Like, I gotta be sure to get this one. Because the Mimic is gonna be around, and I can't get that with the Mimic around. I mean, I could, but it'd be scary. Hey, 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 hey. Good job. Excuse me. Okay, let me put my mail in the box. By that I mean put it in the computer and read it. Oh yeah, spell check. Spelling is fine. Weird. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a tape. Because I saw Markiplier have a tape. Maybe that's later. Because he had the Chester cereal or whatever it was. And I don't think I'm pretty sure I did not get that before. And I don't remember where he got it. I feel like I think it was in the warehouse, like later on when you have the other crane puzzle. What? Oh, game? Hello? Okay. Oops. I was a little too casual with my walking. I forgot that chains are a thing. Chains are a pains. In my veins. The chains are in my blood and it hurts. I almost want to pop out and try to, like, go around that way, try to juke him, and then he'll, you know, chase me elsewhere and not be here. I got no particular reason for starting with the head. I just want to make sure it's lowered. Why you gotta be so slow when I need you to go? You know? Don't turn around. Ooh. Saw me. Oh, get in there. See, I'm getting cocky now. I'm too confident because I've beaten the game now, and it's like, oh, I know how the mimic works. Okay. I'm actually not really sure where I want to go. Let me duck so I don't hit any chains. Because I know there are chains somewhere around here. So what I would like to do is come down here. I also want to do a sweep for collectibles, because this is an area I know gets gated off. So I want to make sure there's nothing in here that I can miss if I don't already have it. But what I want to do is I want to come down here, flip that switch. Now I can access this arm and this mailbox. And I can flick this switch. So now there's a way I can go around. Wait. Did you just teleport on me? You jerk. You were not standing there when I opened the gate. Man, it's just like... I swear, it's like it was programmed to spawn him there when you open the gate. Specifically so you don't just run out through it. But it reminds me of how, like, in Breath of the Wild, I swear, it starts raining right when you want to go climb something big. And... yeah, see, I've got that door closed. So he's on the other side of that door, I think. I swear, it always starts raining when you want to climb something, like climb up a tall cliff face. Where am I going with this? And then immediately stops when you're done. It's like it's programmed to only start raining when you decide now is the time to climb. Which is like, I get it. They want rain to be like, oh no, a curveball. I gotta find another path. But it's annoying. It could be both. It can be a curveball and annoying. I missed another mailbox. Oh, man. I don't know where he spawned. But now that he's spawned, now I just have to wait for him to not be where I want him, where I want to go. Yeah, so I recently finished replaying Breath of the Wild with the upgrade pack, the Switch 2 upgrade pack. And I was doing Master Mode. Because I never played that before, and I'm like, you know what? Now's the time. And I never want to do it again. Master Mode wasn't really fun. I'd rather just play regular Breath of the Wild, where enemies don't have health regeneration. Because that's, like, really the biggest thing. Enemies have health regeneration, and also they're one level higher in upgradedness. Like, it's one of those games where, like, you know, you got your red enemies, and then the level 2 are blue, and then black and silver. They just shift all that down so that the basic level is blue, and then it's black, silver, and then, ooh, new enemy type, gold! But all it really is the size of their health bar, so it's not really a challenge. Not like this, which is a challenge and spooky. I don't really know where the Mimic is. I think he's on the other side of the door. I'm more concerned with getting the save point here so I don't have to do the mailbox again. And what I thought was the dumbest thing about Master Mode was that the bosses had health regeneration too, which is kind of bullcrap when, you know, the final boss has a phase where he gives himself a shield and you can only hurt him by reflecting his attacks back at him. It's like you're just sitting there waiting for him to, you know, waiting for an opportunity to get the shield down, and then he's regenerating health, undoing all the damage you did. And don't forget, this is the game with breakable weapons, so every hit you deal to him that gets erased, that's just chewed out of your weapon for no reason. It's so stupid. Anyway, we need to go. Me and Stan are out of here. It's time to jump ship before things get ugly. I have a bunch of Fiona's character patterns, and Stan is taking what he can. Join us. With everything we know about the restaurant project, we can start our own machine shop. Vacations. My weekend vacation request was refused. I quit. Tell Jake I'll be back for my things on Monday. Well, not if Edwin locks everyone out of the office and keeps your stuff. Okay, so what do I got? I gotta get another arm and the legs. My leg! That sounded behind me. Is he coming down the stairs? He's going off to the side. Do I want to open that door? Because that's just more loops he can take. I'm getting back in. Yeah, I hear him stomping behind me now. He's coming around the back. Probably coming down the stairs now. And there he is! It's the Mimic! You know, I didn't really care about the story of the Mimic before, but now with this game, it's like, actually, I like it. I don't know how much they added to the story with this game, how much was originally there, and how much was just this game that added stuff. I'm trying to figure out where the Mimic is now. This is really the roundabout way to do this. But yeah, thinking about it, it's like I like the story better with the being more fleshed out than just an inventor who lost his son and then took it out on his own creation. I'm going for it. You know, there's more tragic elements here. It's like now he also lost his wife and his company. It feels like a sad story that earns its sadness a bit better. I forgot what limb I just took. Okay, I think I remember where the missing limbs are. So I'm done down there. As long as there aren't any collectibles I'm not seeing. As long as I'm not missing out on collectibles, I can move on. Sounds a little loud. Ooh. I'm just gonna put myself in timeout for a little bit. I'm just gonna hang in here. I swear, once you open that one area, he just loves going up there. Except now. Maybe he's programmed to, like, vaguely know where you are and kind of patrol there for the most part. Okay, he's gone away. But how far away? I can drop this leg, dude. You may have shoved me back in a locker, but you can't shove that leg in a locker. That leg is making progress. Yeah. Clomp, 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 clomp. Are you inspecting the arm? Is that what stopped you? I don't think he can take the arm and put it back. Funny walk cycle. Oh shoot, where'd he go? He's over there. It's hard to talk over these parts because I gotta hear. But at least it's not like Pizzeria Simulator where I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's going over there. Oh, that's not the locker. I gotta get a distraction. What would be cool if I can manage, get a mouse, throw it upstairs. What? We're respawning? The fact that he can do that really, it really says to me the Mimic isn't supposed to be just one entity. Or at least it's not one animatronic. I'm starting to think maybe the costume characters aren't mimics. Like, sure, we know the whole thing about, like, oh, the Mimic can wear any suit. But that doesn't mean all the suits are empty suits that the Mimic is just putting on. I know some of them are confirmed empty suits, like the one with the dead guy in it. Oh, look, there's mice. It's upstairs. Which way is he going? No, he's coming down. But the fact that he can just change suit, like, basically just teleport to a new suit, it feels like he's not... It feels like it's not supposed to be a video gamey thing of like, oh, he can spawn as any suit, but like that it's a ghost. It's David's ghost, and he's possessing the animatronics to get them to go after you. So they're not the mimics, or they're not the Mimic in the costumes. That maybe it is just David the whole time. I think I gotta take another route with this leg. Oh, he's over there. Okay, there we go. And I still wonder if it's intentional, whether or not he's supposed to be able to just decide, you know what, I'm going to spawn over here instead of where I am currently standing. Because that feels kind of rude and kind of immersion breaking. So it makes me think maybe it's intentional. Maybe he's supposed to be able to just you know, move his spirit somewhere else. Last one is here. Where do you spawn? Oh, okay. Easy peasy. So there's that done. Oh, right, I gotta hit this sequence. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Did I get any new mail I didn't read? Let me make sure I read it. Excuse me. No, we need to go. So we're up to date. Okay, maps. What did I say that the patch notes mentioned? It was like R&D. Yeah, that's not anywhere I'm aware of inside the building, so maybe that's outside. Or maybe that is the parachute.exe ending. And that area was called R&D, and I didn't notice. I mean, the pizzeria part, I could see having a different name, but the area that was like just outside that, I think that, you know, that would make sense for a testing area. Squeaky, squeaky. Time to go tell Foxy no parties. It's loading. Pretty sure it's loading. But first, power outage. Hi. Are you programmed to always show up in the Sharpay costume? Because that's kind of goofy. I really want to get this door open because I don't remember if there's anything in there I missed. If there were emails in there, I missed them. And I'm going to get them. I think Markiplier even swept this room for collectibles. Didn't see anything. I don't want to leave my suit over here. It's kind of the middle of the room. Yeah, that's right. Come and get me. You can't. You can't fit in the vent. Safety vent. Later, nerd. But now the problem is, I don't think he's going to stay over there, so... You saw me in the window. What are you going to do about it, huh? What are you going to do? What are you do about it? Where's the thing? What was that again? Oh, yeah, over here. Wait, is that a bell? Oh, I thought it was a mailbox. No, it's just a light shining on the thing. No, spin it. I couldn't help but notice that Markiplier never had any overflow problems. And it makes me wonder why. You know, what was I doing that was making it overflow? Okay, wait, hang on. No, that's not. Oh, okay. Oh. Now, see, that I understand why it overflowed. It's because I didn't do the puzzle right. Gotta work backwards. No, it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Dang. Can't figure this one out. Wait, whoop. Hang on, wait. Just make sure that one doesn't. Okay. Well, lights are on. Now we gotta get that door open. Go get the stupid dog and come over here. Well, that actually works. Sure, shove my suit out of the way. That's not gonna work for long, that's the problem. Nope, I missed a click. Ah! Okay, so that was not worth it. There's nothing in here. There's just this thing. There's the computer. I don't need it. Unless you do something. I don't think... Yeah, you're not helpful. This is just the map. Backstage storage. I don't really want to go back out there. I left my suit halfway down the hall like a dummy. Okay, nope. What? Uh-oh. I should have left the suit in front of the door is what I should have done. Because really, it's easier to go that way without the suit than it is to go this way without the suit. You know? Like, it's easier to get to the vent without the suit than it is, because you can duck under the costumes, which, you know, Sharpay over there can't do. Okay. I couldn't duck fast enough. See, if this were Dishonored, I could have power slid under the costumes, and then I wouldn't have died. Okay, yeah. Save that to the power turn back on, right? Well, I think I'm going in that room again. It's fine, I got the costume. It was the stupid elephant. It's like, oh, there's a ball. And then it despawned. It's like, oh, it's my ball. Bye-bye! Yeah, I'm not going to that room again. I don't think there's anything in there for me. Not really sure if there is a point to it. And that I just missed a collectible. I want to go back up, actually. Or I guess not up, because then we're gonna. Really not sure how these are supposed to move spatially.
Run demonstration pre-show.
Shut up, stage manager. I want to scan the costume room again, or the costume area, because like I remember seeing this door, but was there anything else? Hey, Mimic, what's taking you so long? Why are you not spawned yet? Oh, there's a locker right there. Did I ever see that locker? That'd be helpful for getting the door open. Maybe. Blast you right in your face holes. Is that a vent? Is that the wall? I think that's the wall. Yeah, that's the wall. There's a hiding spot. Pretty sure there's nothing here. Excuse me. Jeez. See, these I could believe are empty costumes. But the Mimic can't spawn as any of these. Therefore, I think the Mimic can only spawn as someone that has an animatronic inside of it already. Okay, I'm just going to trust that there are no collectibles here and move on. Really not sure why there's that safe room there, but maybe there's a path I don't know about that leads back to that room, and that's an easy place to go to store collectibles. I don't know. See, now I know what's up there. It's a storytime room. Storytime showcase. Okay. Mail. Pretty sure I played the tape before. Anything back here? No. Okay, back into suit. Shoot where's the target? Oh, it's in it, right. Oh, we can get back out. I'm just trying to see how long we've been going for. 35 minutes. Feels like it shouldn't have taken me that long, but I guess, you know, I had to assemble my suit.
Welcome, potential investors and buyers. Are you thinking of getting into the children's television entertainment
Should I get
space?
this? Markiplier didn't find
Are there
this.
costs, writers, crew, and puppeteers holding you back?
But Markiplier also didn't take
Have we got some
an
news
hour
for
to find the
you?
elevator.
Welcome to the MCM television studio of the future. Here, there's no need for a cast or crew. Our patented stage manager software keeps your show on track and can
I didn't even see the tiger.
time slot, including commercial breaks. If writers have you blocked, use an MCM story template. Simply supply the stage manager with the desired character names, location, and genre. It writes itself. Additional story templates.
Oh, I can come back to this room through this door, I think.
What about the talent? Well,
Yeah, I don't have that
we
permission yet.
remove the talent. No difficult puppeteers, demanding actors, or moody directors needed.
Chonk.
Our system is drama-free. Simply interact with the performance
There's
by
another door.
shooting targets to progress the story. And of course, you'll save a fortune on production costs.
Why does it look like this? It makes it look like you can cross. You can't cross.
And lights.
You die.
See filler audience included at additional cost. This example show is written and performed by a single costumed writer, director, cameraman, puppeteer, producer in front of an automated studio audience.
Oh, right. It can't go up. I can't go through those. Kind of stinky that you gotta move this one and then go up. You can't just leave it there and then move the other one where it's supposed to go. We gotta shuffle like a slide puzzle. I do like slide puzzles, though. I didn't when I was younger, and then I figured out how they work, and then it's like, oh, actually, these are kind of neat. And over. Now, here's something I'm wondering about. So, there's a collectible over there. I don't think I saw it myself before, but Markiplier saw it. Can I, like... I'm wondering if I can recall this elevator from down there. Because I know there's a second one. There's a second elevator. Get a better look at that storytime room. So can I go down this? And then back up the other elevator? Also, that one time that there was when I was in the area that I really wanted to explore before seeing Markiplier explore it, where there was a Jackie voice line that I was like, oh, that's what she's saying. No, that's a special voice line that played only in that spot because it played for Markiplier as well. It would seem that I can't call the elevator from down here, so is that a mouse? Yeah, I think I need that level permission. Was that admin? So I gotta come back. So I'll focus on the task at hand. We gotta go do the Foxy stage show. I don't really want to do it again, honestly. It's not the most engaging gameplay. But we gotta do it. We gotta do it again to beat the game. Again. I didn't have to play this game again. I wanted to. So, you know, it's not a flaw in the game. It's just, you know, that's my current mood. Is just like I don't want to do the Foxy show. It's kind of slow. All I do is shoot targets. What if you did a counter for how many shooting galleries this game has, counting the stage show? I wonder how many are total. Okay, so, well, bridge is not quite down. Is there anything in here? Hello? And back. Oh, wait, hang on. Read my email. was gonna start the voice box, but it's like, the tape player, but it's like, no, I've done that before. I don't like that. Don't do that again. Moving out. Ken, after one interview, they offered me the job. It happened so quick. No questions about my work or skills. They asked me one question. When can you start? I'm going to make double what I make here. You should come with me. There's a referral bonus if we can get more Murray employees to jump ship. I assume they're moving on to Fazbear. If only they knew. The projector is down again in the theater. I swear this stupid show is cursed. What was Edwin thinking, making this kid's thing? Plus those things just creep me out. I should probably grab the tape again, just for completion's sake. Let me get the bridge down at least. Well, I keep calling it tape, but it's film. Look, I know my storage mediums.
Witness, please.
I know the difference between a tape and a reel. I'm not one of those people who's like, floppy disk, what's that? It's like, just because I never used it myself doesn't mean I don't know. But then again, I'm also the kind of person who watches videos talking about old, obsolete things. So, like, I even know about that one storage medium that was meant to destroy itself. I don't remember all the details, but it was, you know, basically you would rent a movie and the thing would become unusable after a certain amount of time by design, so that you couldn't just keep it. You had to get it, you had to go rent it again. It's no wonder that failed, right? Which tape was that? Was that the... Yeah, music machine. And I still got my ball gun. Gonna need that. Not gonna have the captain suit forever, but I don't know, maybe the ball gun serves the same purpose? Possibly. Alright, time to go watch Foxy's show.
Now sit back and enjoy the demonstration.
Reduce the broadcast target to begin the show.
I already started it.
Shoot the
I already started it! Why are you telling me to shoot again? I already shot it!
Oh, why ye look so down in the dumps? Today's a big surprise party. Ye should be excited.
I'm sad because today is the big surprise party. I forgot to get a gift. It's a disaster.
Shiver, timbers, no gift. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Lads, did none of ye get a present?
About an IOE.
Boston,
Foxy.
we need the perfect present for the big surprise party.
Oh, is that all? Is it perfect present coming right up?
Yarg! What's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations.
Totally not looking at my phone right
First
now.
mate Foxy, are ye having a party? Of course not, Captain. We would never. Right?
So there's a collectible over there.
Did ye forget pirate rule number
Almost thought I could
22?
jump down from here for a moment.
No parties. And pirate rule
Is that the...
no decorations.
Is that a security upgrade? I don't think we ever go to that machine. Not that level. Oop, get it. Get out of the way. Uh-oh. I'm not doing good. My score level is not good enough. I'm not actually sure what happens if I get a bad rating. I'm sure there's a video of that somewhere. Someone probably got it doing a Let's Play and not even tried to do it. They just aren't good at shooting. And then they got it accidentally, and then, you know, then it's a good example of like, oh, well, there you go. There's someone who did it. Maybe not intentionally, but someone who did it. So does that go down over time? I think that's going down over time. I like how the lighting hits my teeth, so when I look up, suddenly you see them. What is causing this? Why is this area falling apart? Do we ever learn that? Oh look, they knocked down the machine.
Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
Does that come from behind the one door with that security level? I think that's where that would be. I don't know if red targets make it go up. Oh, okay, I get killed by a puppet. Which is presumably just a felt thing on top of a stick.
What's all this racket?
I gotta start completely over.
You woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations. First mate Foxy, are ye having a party? The car's not Captain. We would never.
Can't find my cannon.
Right? Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
The sound of audience laughter didn't show up where the audience actually is. Yeah, let me try avoiding red targets. Maybe they're bad. Also, isn't it funny how I was saying, like, someone probably accidentally died to this minigame before. You know, not intentionally, and then there I go. I did it. I lost this minigame unintentionally. I think that's making my score to go down. Get out of the way, chef! Get the balloon. What is causing that? Like, Big Top's the only animatronic I think could possibly cause this, and we decommissioned it for the most part.
Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
I want some party snacks. I got some Joyride to eat on the ride up to the convention we're going to this weekend. And it took so much. I was putting it in plastic bags, so, you know, resealable bags, so I didn't have to worry about making a mess in the car. And it took so much restraint to not eat some while putting it in those bags. Was that really a party snack? They look like some hash browns. Where's the timer anyway? Okay. They do boo when you hit the audience. I thought that was just happening because Markiplier's rank kept going down. Like maybe he wasn't keeping it up fast enough.
Well done, bosses.
Foxy! Foxy! Roctopus! Roctopus of the starboard bow!
Curse ye, Foxy.
Climax!
Every sailor knows Roctopi.
We're officially out of Rising Action.
This is why sailors don't have boat parties.
Hey, man. Groovy party. What do you got to eat?
Foxy's got his head in the camera.
Stop that Roctopus.
Oh, far out.
Oh, they glow in the dark. But I don't know if you need bravo or you just need applause. That's the real question here. So I figured you'd probably die somehow if you didn't get the right score in time. But what is the right score?
Bummer. This
Now get out of here. I got Doll Hospital to go to.
bunch of squares.
Well done, lads. You all work together for once, like a real crew. You've made
Oh,
me
the thingy that's supposed to be saying what section of the story we're on is stuck between climax and falling action. Or, yeah, falling action.
Perfect present for the captain.
I did.
Perfect present for friendship all along.
Foxy, this party was for me. Why, of course.
A letter. For me?
Foxy, my birthday was last week.
Emergency. Unsafe conditions detected. The show must go on. Simply shoot the targets to progress the story. Please follow the script. Reloading. Reloading.
Speaking of falling action. Come on, load faster. I've got mailboxes to get in the doll hospital.
Oh, no. Poor Captain. Another Springlock failure? According to
It
your
is kind of
records,
odd that, like,
it's not
she
your
thinks she's talking to an
hospital.
animatronic. So why is she talking?
Scanning. Error. It appears you have
Like,
a foreign object
it's
wedged inside.
it's kind of weird that they programmed an animatronic to talk to another animatronic.
Stay right there.
Like, it's one thing to have Glamrock Freddy talk to Roxy or Monty, but
Procedure is simple. We must
she's
clear out the
talking
foreign
to a
material.
suit that
First, we will
can't
wipe
move
out
on
the
its own.
foreign object. Then, you'll
Or
need a
possibly can,
steam
but,
clean to soften
like,
up
is
the
it programmed to
remaining
respond to
organic
people?
material so we can scoop it out. Finally, we will flush
This
out
is also
the
another
material
section
with
of
a
game that
power
I just
hose,
don't
then
like.
give you a
This
nice
specific section
hot
right here, this little
bucket
cutscene being stuck in the suit and you just have to sit here until it's done.
time.
I don't like that. I don't like unskippable cutscenes. It may not be a cutscene, but it basically is.
25 tasks ahead of you.
And I don't like that. I don't like when you have to sit through a section of story again. And do nothing but sit through the section of story. You know, I don't like that about Breath of the Wild as well. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you play the game. And sure, there are some skippable cutscenes, but like, excuse me, certain sections are unskippable.
Excited about our next showroom.
You know, when you get that cutscene of like, oh, Link is remembering something.
Center.
It's like you gotta sit there while it does the thing where it's his face and then the thing that reminded him, and then the face and then the thing that unlocked the memory, and then you go back forth.
Recycling
You can't skip that.
operations. Say hello, Nurse Dolly.
Hello, Nurse Dolly.
It's like, oh, she was over there. It's like, yeah, because she's coming over here.
It would be fun to go with a doll hospital theme. Pretty neat, huh? Dolly, tell them what you do.
I am
Were doll hospitals ever a real thing? This feels made up.
coined the term, and it will soon be an industry
It's like, I went with a doll hospital theme. Because, you know, that's a very everyday theme that you see all the time. Like, I could see Tea Party or Doll Princess Adventure, but not Doll Hospital.
Edwin is a genius. Wink.
Oh, get back to work, you.
See, it's funny, she has to say wink because her one eye is broken and she can't wink it.
We collect
She
various
broke her
electronic
winking eye.
I'm talking about broken Midway games, costumes, computer and television parts, vacuum cleaners, toasters.
Man, it's too bad Murray went under, right? Because
Those
you know how much mileage Fazbear could get out of actually recycling their stuff instead of just leaving it to rot.
family fun centers at a discounted price. And over
I forgot you even have to open that vent. Dang.
components
I don't remember doing it on my playthrough. I don't remember seeing Mark do it. Isn't that weird? So I think there are 3 mailboxes down here, as far as I know. So I'm going to try to make sure I get them all. Ah! Okay, whatever. Thanks for the gear. Or is it a cog? I don't know the difference. Maybe it's a sprocket. Yes, hi. Hello. I like this part, though. I like the spooky lighting. Nurse Dolly looks particularly spooky in the lighting. Why did I come this way? I don't even know. Uh oh, don't get stuck. I don't even know what her jump scare looks like when when she's still on the track. Whoa, okay. I don't want to know. Don't show me. How about I just follow you, huh? For someone that seemingly has a shocking amount of AI, you don't have enough AI to turn around. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there's nothing on the tracks. Let's hope I'm correct. Good chunk. See, I'm watching the open door. I can see the space that you go through. I'm pretty sure. She kind of just vanishes. I think it is a bit of a missed opportunity that they didn't let, didn't have some kind of animation that you could glance at, that you could chance to see. Just double checking the rails. Yeah, I was definitely looking at the opening. I should have been able to see her. Alright, I'm not gonna mess around. I know where I'm going. Okay, there's a mailbox here. Thank you. I don't remember if there's a hiding spot over on that side. Well, I guess I can go check.
Hard drive failure.
Your hard drive failure? Is that why you're on kill mode? Is because you lost the hard drive that had nice mode on it?
Organize.
She didn't see that, right?
Describe your pain on a scale of 0 to 10.
Okay.
That's the task.
Okay. We're through with that. think, yes, there is a mailbox in here. And then there's one out in the open. I hope that's not just my headphones, that I couldn't hear that. No, okay, I can hear the game. That was weird. But let me read. Emergency quota. All personnel are expected to meet their energy, not emergency, energy quotas before returning home. No exceptions. Barb, I swear, if I hear that song one more time, I'm going to tear that dolly off her hinges. I have no clue how much longer I can take it here. Ken, after wait, oh, right, I only had 2, not 3. It's like, oh no, the guy is moving on. Ken is losing his friend. Oh wait, I already knew about that. I'm just gonna rush this way first. Good game. Just thinking. I'm just gonna beeline for the security code. There's a cube in here. And there's a mailbox in here. Okay, so there are 4 mailboxes. I was told there were only 3. Serves me right for trusting a search engine AI. Sure is quiet over here without Dolly stalking me. Bit of a shame Markiplier cut these puzzles out in his Let's Play for the most part. Didn't get to see him figure this one out. Why is this sound like this? What is it doing? You don't know where I am. That seemed really close. Da. Kobe. That's 2 right off the bat. Where are you, Dolly? Let's see if one spawned in the tricky spot again. Yep, there it is. I think that's definitely easier to see, but I'm not really sure what they changed on it. Did they just add glowing eyes? Oops. For a moment, I thought she said I seem to have misplaced my paycheck. I'm not getting that mailbox until I know where she is, because it's right next to her door, and I would like to avoid her mashing my brains while I'm trying to check the mail, as most people do when they go check their mailboxes. Chirp, 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 chirp.
What brings you in today?
Uh-oh. Okay. Notice how I turned to the left, because I knew I was cornered, and I at least wanted to know when she was gonna get me. Because the jump scares hurt less if you know when they're gonna happen. I made the sound, but where is she? I don't hear her footsteps. Jangle, jangle. Oh, you know what I should do? Should be, well, maybe not over here, but...
Repaired.
Okay, got it. Now I just need to get a cube in a spot, and my email will be saved. You notice how there's only dolly rails in that one room? There aren't any dolly rails out here. Yet there's that message of the guy complaining about hearing Dolly all the time. Would you really hear her music all the way over here? Would it really be something inescapable in your daily life if you worked here? Where are you, Dolly? Okay, seriously, where's Dolly? Two cubes? What? Felt like I got way more progress than that.
More returns. More returns. Take your medicine.
I don't really want to use the door. I don't want to go this way. I don't like trying to go through doors when there's an animatronic potentially on the other side.
Take your medicine.
Where'd he go? I guess to be fair, she can't see anything at like hiding in a vent at knee height. She can't really look down.
Separate.
Okay, I think she's over there. So there was a cube over here. There was a cube in there. Oh. There's a cube in the tricky spot. Wait, it didn't... Did it not save me putting in one of the... Because, okay, hang on. There was one in there. I'm pretty sure I got that. And then immediately I got one in one of the patient rooms. So that's 2, right? So then get the one over here, 3. The one that was over there, 4. I should be on 4, not 3. What the heck? One of them didn't save. Crap, I hope that's not a new glitch.
Medical personnel only.
I can check over here again. Shoot. And here I was going to be like, oh, look, this section only took me an hour this time. Well, I mean, like, including the theater. Like, not just the doll hospital, because that's how it went before. Actually, more than an hour. Because it took me an hour to find one of the cubes. And now I feel like that's going to happen again.
Describe your pain on a scale of 0 to 10.
10. 'Cause I'm scared I got soft blocked. Okay, well let's focus on finding what would hypothetically be the 5th cube. It's not in here. I think there's supposed to be like an easy one, like right next to a chute. Like right over here. Oh, right. You pull this lever. It says not full. Oh, I can hear the fan. That's what's... Like, what's over there? Why are the chains rattling? And where's Dolly? Where'd she go? I guess I can go back over there and check for another lever to pull. Clonk, 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 clonk. It's funny to think that the more advanced the animatronics get, footsteps do not become quieter. Does not become a design priority. I'm sure if it were Nintendo designing them, that would be a thing. Because, like, man, I finished Welcome Tour yesterday. Like, the information they share in that game is so interesting. Okay, that's not... okay. We're gonna be stuck here again, aren't we? It's like they thought of so many meticulous details with the Switch 2. Oh, there it is. It's over there. I thought this was a deposit spot. I'll just take this and hide here. Like, I'm trying to think of some of the like more interesting details, but like that they really like considered so much when making the Switch 2. It's kind of crazy. Like they even thought about like, oh well, you know, how easy are the thumbsticks to press? How easy is the trigger? So they made it like the trigger.
I recommend shock therapy.
That was a little risky. There.
You need a lobotomy.
Lobotomy? Loboto you. Okay, I'll just do the chain thing again. Like, so on the original Switch, the trigger only moves, like, one way, but they made it where the trigger can be, like, basically you press it down, or you can press it to the side. It's like, wow. I would not have thought of that. I would have just, you know, if I were designing a Switch 2, I'd be like, well, the triggers are fine. Never heard of anyone having a problem pressing them. So would have just left them as they were. They were, like, dead set on making the Switch 2 better in, like, every way. I think they even said, like, the face buttons, like A, B, X, Y, are all, like, slightly different heights to make it easier to move your thumb around on them. Like, that's insane. Okay, seems that section only took me about a half an hour this time. Thankfully, did not spend an hour looking for that last cube. And I got new logs. Okay. Energy quota, group chat 4. Did I missed group chat 3. Oh well. 4. Hey, I can't get the incinerator up and running. The chutes are getting clogged again. Gary. Anyone notice that the door locks now? What are you supposed to do? Sleep here? No, you're supposed to hit your energy quota before you go home. Like, I know it's an unethical thing to lock your workers in a room until they get their work done. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But it's not rocket science. Like, just do your work and go home. Wait. Okay. I'm forgetting a step. It's like, oh, I read the logs. It's time to go. No. You know one thing that definitely helps save time? Wait, what? I thought I activated the thing. Yeah, it saves time not having to listen to all of Mr. Helpful's dialogue. Oh, shoot. Oh, if you can never come back, I'm pretty sure you can never come back here. That means that you can never get that dialogue. There's no, it probably doesn't exist. Have I ever gotten this one?
I have great news, admins. Say hello to Dolly.
I think Markiplier got this.
The Dolly system is up and running. You can stop collecting time cards.
Yeah, he did.
She can work an unlimited number of hours without breaks or mealtime, always with a smile on her face. Dolly also can't be injured or need a sick day. Just
You notice the voice actor goes off script a little bit,
you can begin laying off
but I think he improves the lines.
Dolly tracks are installed throughout the lower levels.
I think those lines genuinely are more natural the way he read them, rather than how they're written. So props to him. So I hit the button. Did I miss a step? Oh, you come down here. Oh. The door. Sorry, Dolly. I'm sure you're nice when you're not possessed. But I gotta crunch ya. Well, not crunch. Well, I guess crunch the trash against you and then knock you into the lava. I gotta make you a molten dolly. Sorry, it's not my choice, but you're trying to kill me. It's a little justified, you know? It's like, I don't agree with what Gregory did to the animatronics and the Pizzaplex, but they were trying to kill him, so I don't blame him. I just wish someone went back and fixed them, you know? It's like, oh, okay, they're not trying to kill us now. Let's fix them up. Because there's something about those animatronics that, you know, they lost Bonnie and they just covered it up. Closed door. I think she can get up. So there's something about those animatronics that makes them difficult to replace. So you would think someone would have come by and scooped them up and fixed them up, but, you know, Fazbear Entertainment sucks. Shocking no one. And again, it goes back to, like, it sucks that Murray's went under, because he actually cared about his employees. Yeah, now I can do that. Unlocks the elevator, and then absolutely nothing will go wrong. Just have to check. Dark corners for no reason? Okay. It's not for no reason, it's for immersion! Chunk. Oh, this is the wrong elevator. I forgot. We gotta do this, and we gotta go down. And we have that unease of, ooh, but why am I not out yet? Whoa, why is it so quiet? Is Dolly really gone? But these elevators they just make me think of the Jackie chase and how when I first did it, I just stood there in the elevator, let her kill me, and I was like, huh? Run? What? Huh? And I was facing the wrong way for this sequence. Oops. Man, she feels close. Oh, okay, well, she's getting closer. Ah! Well, you know what they say. Every moment you're not running, she's getting closer. Alright, we gotta go down this path. Which way do I face this time? This way? It's kind of hilarious to me that they use organ music here. It's like, what is she, Dracula? Let me out, 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 let me go! I do recycle. I recycle as much as I can. You know, I kind of get the feeling that I get a speed boost when I'm on the conveyor belt going the correct way, and Dolly doesn't. Which is not how the physics works out. We should both be going faster. By the same amount of speed, too. Which means it's like we're not going faster at all. Because relatively, we're both getting the same amount of boosted speed. Therefore, neither of us have a boosted speed relative to each other. Is it? Yeah, it's here. It's another sequence I don't really want to do. This is the part where you gotta sneak past her. Gotta wait for her to go that way. Go down into that central room. So for the amount of waiting this sequence has, you think she would either cool off or continue melting. So then where does she go? She go that way? Does she go back? Where are you going, Dolly? I can't go that way without hitting the chains. I thought I heard something over there. Spooky. Oh, where's the hiding spot? I remembered like 90% of that sequence. It's the other 10% that got me killed. If I could just chop these boards down. I feel like you're not supposed to run at this part. You're not supposed to just gun it. I think she's supposed to be ahead of you until a certain point. And then she moves over there. Better not come around this corner, because that's cheating. Is there not a hiding spot? I thought that's how you do that. I'm pretty sure it's not press the elevator button because it's going to be really slow. I think it's the fact that this is scripted is why I don't like this section. The fact that you just have to know what the developers were thinking. What were they thinking? They were thinking I need a lobotomy, apparently. A lobotomy? You hardly know me. That's not how this goes. Cheater. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be scripted to go over into the window. But you know what's funny? My heart rate right now? 68. I'm not scared one bit. You know why? Because it's scripted. You know, it's scripted, assuming you don't get detected. If you're following the path they laid out for you, it's scripted. She leaves like molten footprints. I don't understand how she doesn't see you. Like, isn't she facing the window? Slow elevator, slow. Slow elevator, slow. Intentionally slow for the tension. Hit the button. Funny how she can't bend that. Like, you would think she would bend this. You would think she's big and strong enough to bend this. Doesn't. Doesn't. Can't. Won't.
From the bottom of our hearts, Ed and I apologize
And not molten enough to
for
melt it either.
problems.
Just completely
So
unscathed.
there is some good news and some less good news. The good news is
See,
that
this
you can
part,
make repairs from
she
inside the
sounds
elevator. You
live.
don't have
She
to
doesn't
wait
sound like a
around
recording.
until someone notices that it's stuck and fixes it. The less good
It
news
makes
is
me
that
wonder
you
if she's
won't
the
have
computer
lives of your
speaking right
fellow
now.
employees weighing on your conscience if things take a downward turn. Because you're in the elevator as well, which is still good, but less good. You can fix it as a team, and no one person is to blame.
But the fact that she doesn't know how many people are in the elevator,
Hop right in.
I guess that's proof that it's
Ready
the
to take the plunge?
it's a recording.
Now, turn the elevator off.
Boom.
Next, rebalance the elevator. That's it?
Don't worry, I got it.
Details?
I got it. I got it, Fiona. Don't worry.
When the
Rebalanced.
rebalancing is complete, open the elevator doors. Press
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
the open maintenance hatch button.
Where's that again? Oh, right.
Okay.
That one.
Start the diagnostics routine by inputting the following code. 1,
1,
2,
2,
4,
4, 3. Almost had me thinking it was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. It's saving. 2, 4, 3.
I hope that worked. You are now safe to close everything up.
She said I was safe to close it! I guess the close hatch part. I don't know why it mattered. I got 9 Discord messages. I hope that's not something super crucial right now. 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2.
I hope that worked. You are now safe to close everything up.
Close hatch button. Now door override.
Turn on the elevator and disengage the emergency brake. If all went well,
Power
the elevator...
on. I'm waiting for it. There she is. How did you get up there?
Hey, Ryder. There's too much weight in the elevator. I'm not here to shame. Just trying to help you fix the lift.
That line does sound a little weird.
So disorganized. If you're
Before, she was assuming, like, oh, you can fix the elevator as a team because you're multiple people in one elevator.
try tofu. You'd be surprised at how it soaks.
Now she's assuming I'm just one really heavy person.
As for the elevator, it's just a bunch of Ed's chicken scratches. Well, it can't be that different from the other elevator instructions, so let's...
Emergency brake on. Power
Oh,
off.
right. You need to realign the elevator using the realignment
line.
machine.
I wonder if I'm on a timer right now. Okay, rebalance? Rebalance.
Increase the speed of the elevator to accommodate for any changes. Once you've figured that part out, power on the elevator.
Disengage emergency. And watch as Dolly gets crushed. Don't really know what she gets crushed against. Do we just... Like, elevators don't go that high. I don't even think we hit the top floor. Like, shouldn't there be more space above this? And that's why we can't go back to the doll hospital. We murdered the nurse. In self-defense. Where are we now? I don't remember where we're at. What's over there? Some kind of conveyor belt. Look, it's one of those buttons on a chain. Those are weird, aren't they? Just floating out in the middle of nowhere. That's not how buttons work. Oh yeah, we're down here. Heard something about David's special day. Whoa.
Finally, you have access to the admin wing. That's where Murray's office is located. And most importantly, the schematics. The best way to the admin wing is through the warehouse. That's the big room you've been standing in front of all night. You can see it through that window. Guess you should have gone there first. But hindsight is 20/20, right? As always, try to keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. Do that and I'm positive nothing else bad is going to happen to you.
Where's this speaker
Until the
supposed to
next
be?
time something else bad happens to you.
Is this supposed to be that speaker? Because the way the sound originates, it kind of sounds like it's coming from there, but that's supposed to be the microphone, isn't it? Additional information? Hello? Secret dialogue no one got yet? Okay, I'm gonna go break. That's that whole section done. In less time than before, so that's pretty cool. About an hour and a half. Compressed my 4-hour session into a little over half the time. I'm gonna go break, so we'll be right back. Almost hit end. That's not the button. Okay, we're back. They want me to go into the warehouse. But I don't want me to go into the warehouse. I want to go this way. I'll go back to the theater-ish area. Why'd you pop off? What are you doing? So I can double check this room for anything. Got it. There's a 4. I'm not even sure if those doors are the or those the numbers on the wall. I don't know if they're related to the code. Also, apparently, like, that's a pillar, not a wall. It's a little weird. I can get in here now. Mail that I didn't get before. I hope you got the code on you. They play this.
What the hell was that? They treat me like some contractor to crack a whip at. Oh, Fiona was right. They don't think of me as a friend anymore. This is the last project I ever do for them.
Guess things fell through with Fazbear people. Oh, I guess I gotta go all the way back to the office to read those logs. Or I could just continue this way. Or, yeah, this way. Which I recognize that it still has not saved yet, I think. So, if I get caught by the Mimic, it's probably still running around over here. It's not going to be good for me. In fact, I might have to listen to dispatch again if I die. So, let's not. I said let's not die. Please? I said please! The power's out there again. What's up with that?
I need you in the security office.
Great.
Finally, you have access to the admin wing.
That's where Murray's office is located, and most importantly, the schematics. The best way to the admin wing is through the warehouse. That's the big room you've been standing in front of all night. You can see it through that window. Guess you should have gone there first. But hindsight is 20/20, right? As always, try to keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. Do that, and I'm positive nothing else bad is going to happen to you. Until the next time something else bad happens to you.
I remember there was a door. Was it the workshop? Can I still get to that door? So maybe I just circumvent the theater area. And go over here. The Mimic might still be able to spawn over here, but it's a narrow hallway, so I don't anticipate it. They both go to theater. Hello? Might have been the other door I wanted. Oh. Oh, we're over here. What is that sound? I heard a thud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. Why? Why can't I walk up there but not down? Come on. Oh, there we go. Crouching changed my hitbox, I think. So those are the kind of things you gotta deal with when you can't jump. Oh, it's saving. Okay, cool. So, who knocked out the power again? I guess it probably got knocked out when the stuff fell again. Okay, so that elevator is still down. I probably gotta find another. I gotta get to that door, I think. Because this elevator is probably still up. It's hard to tell because they knocked out the lights. Thought there was maybe another door that I just couldn't access earlier.
Places, please. Operator, report to the stage left.
I could check the message logs. Return letter. Dear Mr. Murray, we bought your magic coat rack last May. It was an amazing addition to our home, but lately it seems to change size at random. One morning I came out to find all my coats flung across the room and all the coat rack 10 feet tall. Can you send us instructions on how to fix this? We're afraid someone might get hurt. Sincerely, B. Wyatt. B. Wyatt? No, it's just a random name. My husband is a steel worker, and recently he moved to the night shift. He tried your stay-up latte, and it worked wonders for about 2 weeks. He's now in the hospital because of your drink. You'll be hearing from our lawyers soon. My child loves your Just cereal. However, the pranks inside are extremely inappropriate. The hand buzzer paralyzed our dog Fido. Not Fido. We are never buying this cereal ever again. E. Guerrero. I'm writing this to complain about my purchase of the Mushman music machine. That's not what it's called. I learned my child's musical tastes, but it also imitated everything it heard. TV commercials, blenders, and even private conversations between my husband and me. My husband and I. I am returning it immediately. Sincerely, Dumas. That's not me calling them names. That is genuinely their name. Alright. Yeah, so without a spring lock suit, I can't really get anywhere. Except go back the way I came. Return from whence I came. Although I can go up. I don't suppose the lift reset, or the walkway? Nope. the magnets out of the way, though. Okay, let me see where this door leads. And then that might help me manage the elevators. Oh, this is where I was trying to get in the first place! This door! So, mystery solved. So then all I gotta do is rearrange the... Or no. I gotta bring the elevator back down and then loop back up. And then rearrange it, loop back down. But then how do I get the stuff that's in... I can't... Where am I? Hello? There. How do I get the stuff that's in there? Is there even anything still in there? Or is it just a tease? Is it like that chocolate and Conquer that you can't get without cheating? Oh, duh. It's that simple. Ooh, mail. Weird place for a mailbox, but then again, they kind of all have been. Squeaky hammer! I was hoping it would squeak when I dropped it, but... Or when it hit the ground. It squeaks when I pick it up. Squeaks when I drop it, but doesn't squeak when I hit the ground. Or when the hammer hits the ground. Where's that security machine? Like, it doesn't really matter, but I am curious. Okay, so what I say the pattern was, I gotta loop back up. Gotta go through here. It's okay, if any threat shows up, I'll hit him with the hammer. Alright. Actually, I don't have to loop back down at all, because I should just be able to take that elevator down. Okay, so I think I actually only need to move these two chunks. Smaller play space makes this way easier to control than the parade float one. Not looking forward to doing that one again. Let me move the magnet out of the way before I let go this time. I also should put the hammer away before I get the other thing, because I can't hold two things at once. What do I have? Two hands? Use the bridge like a civilized person. Don't crawl through the vents again.
Operator, report to the stage left.
Good chunk. And now I own that hammer. Until I die. Which is really how life works. Anyone see Gary? Haven't seen Gary. I'm going to check the theater. Found some films, and I know he wanted to get the projector up and running. Yeah, wasn't there one around here that said something about that? Projector issues. Someone was talking to Lee about it. I guess Lee never did anything about it. Freaking Lee! Oh, it saved. Cool. Is it, right there. In the elevator. Fall Fest. Fall Fest tickets. Save. Oh no, coupons. Save 50 cents. Chunk. I hope Theorists are satisfied with the story here. I know people were hyping up Fall Fest, like, oh, we're gonna hear about Fall Fest. The Secret of Mimics is gonna take place around Fall Fest. We're probably gonna hear about Fall Fest. Why is the computer still on? Yep. Another collectible in the inventory. How many do I have now? I just heard Jackie say this is fun. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. So over half. That's cool. I definitely feel like I'm forgetting something. Unfortunately, I'm still missing that door code. I don't know if I should know it by now. Is that a 3? Is there a secret code in here? Just thinking about where else can I go now? Do I dare? Not fair, not fair, not fair. Well, despite the odds, the Mimic can spawn in there, and that's kind of unfair. That's a tight space. Or maybe I bought it on myself by going into the place that probably should have been blocked off, honestly. I think I got this film. Yeah, because you're the coffee. Yeah, you're the coffee. Don't need to see that again. Are there any I haven't played yet? No, I've played them both. Oh, but I don't. I was gonna say I don't want to leave this way, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Notice to all workers.
Oh yeah, that
All
one.
late-night shenanigans are to stop immediately. I have some very important TV people coming to look at the show.
You know what's another sad layer onto this story is that Edwin said he wasn't ready to run this company. You know, there's that one voice recording where he mentions that, you know, his dad died and the company was now under his control, and he admitted he didn't know how to run a company. And you can see that, you can feel that in the logs and stuff, that like sometimes he's too soft, and then, you know, it hits a point, presumably after Fiona died and possibly after David died too, where he's like he's going to the other extreme. He's becoming too bossy. And sad to think he never found the balance. I'm not really sure where I'm going. I don't know what I think I'm looking for. Why don't I look at the map? It helps to have a map. Get in there. Let me lean back in my chair a little bit, move my microphone. Okay. Current goal is the warehouse. Have I been to retail showroom yet? Let's see what that's about. That's that door, but then... Wait, so then there's... Yeah, you're not scaring me. But that does. There was nowhere to hide! I thought I saw a locker, but it wasn't anything. So that was literally a dead end. It was a dead end that killed me, so I was dead in that end. But it's okay, because the save is not far from where it was. Junk. I still stand by the thought that the Mimic probably isn't the only animatronic here that's being possessed. What is in there? Oh, mannequin heads. Because it just doesn't make sense that it can suddenly appear as any costume. Again, you know, ignoring the video gaminess of it. You know, the fact that it can be the other animatronics too. And, like, they're not costume animatronics. They're hardcover animatronics. Like Jackie. That's not a costume. That is a full animatronic. I don't know when I'm going back here. It doesn't make sense for the Mimic to be able to wear that costume, basically. Because it's not a costume. It's basically Jackie's skin. But the robot equivalent of skin. I don't think it's built to come off, and it doesn't make sense that he could so easily scoop on out her insides and then put himself inside. I'm still curious about this door. So there's a 4. Another 4. A third 4. And the Batman symbol. Oh, was it 2, 4? 2, 4, 2. Was it a 4 in there? I swear, these door codes are either way easier. Okay, 4. 4. They're either way easier than me and Markiplier are making them out to be, or they really are just insanely cryptic. 4462. I didn't mean to put it like that. I'm gonna try brute forcing it. Okay, so it's not 4462 something. What about... But the 4s are next to each other. So I was doing 6, 4. What about 2? Okay. I feel like I should be able to figure that out by now, but... I want to get to that door. Like, Markiplier has been doing a pretty good job of picking up the mailboxes, so... I would think if you could access that by now, he would have found the mailbox that says how to do it. What area is this? The main hallway? Maybe I'll just look it up. But I want to know how you're supposed to do it, too. I don't just want to know it. I want to know how they expect you to know it. Okay, so apparently you were supposed to... so you do need that security clearance to get the 1-4. And then it's like... 4, 2, 4, 6, 9? 4... I forgot to actually pay attention to what the code was. 26294. So the last digit does you do need that security clearance to get into the 4, but oh look, we're on the other side of that one door. But you're supposed to watch the monitors to get the numbers. I think Markiplier did have that thought. What is this stuff? Office supplies. So there's a film reel. Oh, it's a refrigerator. Break room. Let me go put the film reel away, because I think this is going to finally lead behind that one gate. I want to go up to the... I want to go up to the projector. I gotta go through the workshop to get there, and I don't want to get killed by the mimic again. Man, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I feel like I'm already spacing out. Okay, get back up there. There. So I can play this tape. The rail. I know what it is. I know my formats, kind of. I've heard of Laserdisc. I've ever played one? No, but I know what a Laserdisc is.
Are you looking for the perfect vacuum cleaner? There are so many to choose from, but none of them fit every corner of your home. Introducing the brand new revolutionary advancement in vacuum technology, Murray's Marvelous Cleanovac. Never before could a vacuum adjust its size to fit into hard-to-reach places. Patented Murray Tech allows you to clean everything from the biggest messes to the smallest crumbs. One size fits all. And what you really need most in a vacuum cleaner is friendship.
We've never seen them change sizes.
The new addition. Mom, you won't have to leave the kitchen for the house to be spotless. And your kids will have a friend for life. Murray's Marvelous Cleanovac. Order one today and make your family a happy one.
We've never seen one change sizes, and also that's an extremely unnecessary thing for a vacuum cleaner to do. You just have different nozzle sizes. Do you really need a smaller vacuum for crumbs? I'm pretty sure normal vacuum cleaners work on that too. Did I get any new mail that I didn't read yet? Little theater. Oh, that reflection was weird. It made me think I was seeing through the ground. Like I was looking through the floor at some, like, button that was below. Get the thing in there. It sounds like the door closes as soon as you put your data diver in. So I don't think there's really any tension, like if something is chasing you. And if you get the wrench in, you should be safe. All right, go back. They got the lighting in here just perfect. It's the correct shade of, like, depressing, almost kind of colored light. But it's still kind of, like, dingy. And it's a very depressing break room. They nailed it. I got a thing. And I can open the gate from here, too. You know, in the bathroom that I have to come back to because there's a thing I can't open yet. But the thing is, like, I don't want to do the tiger section again right now. That's why I'm kind of stalling. I'm just like, okay, what collectibles can I get right now that I don't need to do the admin access to get? Or the top level? Is this a lunchbox? What is this? No, not there. I'm not as far down the hall as I thought I was. Oh, it's a sewing kit. Chonk. Sorry, just taking a moment to scratch my face. Can't do that when I got a handful of sewing kit. Warehouse entrance right here. Chonk. Just mad at myself because I'm like, I've already established So the turning doesn't go chonk. The lever is chonk. But I feel compelled to make that noise anyway. Even though I've said, like, that's not the noise the turning makes. Okay, it's saving. Ah, shoot. Okay. So Markiplier had some troubles with this section not saving his collectibles. So I would like to try to avoid the same problem. You didn't see nothing. You don't have object permanence. You don't know where I am. Does the music turn back on when she's not hunting? Oh. No, not wait. I was gonna say not yet, because this is a thing. I didn't want it quite yet. Just to be safe. So I want to get the collectibles, and then I want to go put them away. And then take advantage of the fact that I know it saves once you get one of those pieces and put it in the power generator. To make sure it saves when I get the collectible. Ah, she's over where I want to go. Don't grab that. So I think, I don't know how to do this, but I think if you wait in this, it should go back up. Or maybe you need the main power to come back on. Hope you're enjoying hearing Chica's music out of only your right ear and not your left. Okay, I think I do need to power the room again. So I do need to grab this. So my plan is not going to work. What am I stuck on? Come on. That sounds pretty close. That's very close. Whoop. Yeah, I figured she was gonna catch up. I don't put ketchup on my chicken. Actually, I do if the chicken nuggets. Sometimes. Or sometimes it's barbecue sauce. Chicken nuggets are good with all kinds of dip. Oh, this is back before she spawned. Okay. I don't really want to be playing this section tonight. I'm a little burnt out on collecting things while avoiding the mimic for tonight, anyway. Like, I was hoping I could get all the collectibles tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm not even sure it's gonna happen Wednesday. But if I could at least kind of catch back up with Markiplier, get this playthrough up to where his playthrough is at, I could be a little satisfied, I guess. Or at least if I could do the Roxy shootout. Oh, well. Hi! See, they're not so bad when you see them coming. It's just a loud noise. You know, if it's the middle of the night and you go into the bathroom and suddenly you hear the vacuum cleaner, that's terrifying. But if you're sitting in the living room and you see someone pull the vacuum cleaner out and you see them plug it in and you know they're about to turn it on, then you're not surprised by it suddenly turning on because it's not sudden, it's expected. Oh, this is back that way. You know what? Yeah, let's go this way. I don't have to go around that way inside the warehouse. I can go around to the other warehouse door that they probably meant for you to come through. You know, your first time anyway. Where does that door go again? Oh! The roof. That's where that goes. Well, at least now I can confirm. Big Top is still there. Totally not just waiting in the welcome showcase to start chasing you down the goodbye elevator. My footsteps sounded a little heavy there. It almost sounded like the mimic. Wait, huh? What? Okay, I guess they don't let you do that, because that would sort of be cheating. What is going on with the lights? Okay, I admit defeat on this matter. They saw what I was planning to do. They said no. I guess it doesn't really open up until you get the power back on. Speaking of power. Yeah, Mimic, you're not there. You're over here. You know something kind of interesting about this game? No Bonnie. Like, sure, there's the prototype Bonnie in the pizzeria. The amalgamation is, like, its head is Bonnie. But there's not really a new Bonnie. And the villain isn't a Bonnie or any kind of bunny. Can you stop circling around here? It's like that's been a tradition for so long. I think Steel will listen to the criticism of like every antagonist being a bunny. You know, ever since the third game was Springtrap. I mean, I guess 4 and Sister Location didn't really have major Bonnies. But you know, Purple Guy has always been a Bonnie. And then there's Vanny. And then what do we have in Ruin? Mixus. The bunny.
Try and try again.
No, don't drop it. Ah. You know what's also funny? Freddy gets the shaft again. Security breach is like the only time Freddy has been important. In every game, he's always overshadowed by something else. In the first game, it's Foxy. In the second game, it's the puppet. In the third game, it's Springtrap. And in the fourth game, well, I guess you could argue that it's Fredbear that's the important one. Oh, I have it. Okay. Where did Chica go? But it is funny that it's once again Freddy is like not really important. In fact, he's so unimportant, he doesn't even show up. As like a named character anyway. Let me turn this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Spooked me when it suddenly let go when my camera was going all over the place. I was like, oh, what's happening? The thing that keeps happening with these cranks. They keep ending before you expect them to, and then you keep shaking your mouse around. So it's interesting how the door I came in from first, which is the one over that way, on my first playthrough, came through that door first. It set me right next to one of these things. But coming in through the other door, you're not really next to one. I wouldn't even say you're next to where the things go. Because, like, It's a little hard to see because it's so dark, but it feels like there are boxes like right there preventing you. You gotta go around them. So I'd hardly call that right next to the thing. Back into safety closet I go. I'm not coming out the closet. Sick South Park reference. Except this isn't a closet, it's a locker. There's a difference. I don't know what the difference is, but there's a difference. It's like, what's the difference between a jar and a cup that has a lid? Because a jar kind of is a cup, but I think most jars have a lid. Especially modern jars. Gonna wait till I know where Chica is. Because I want to see if I can solve this with one piece. But yeah, then is the question, what is the difference between a jar and a cup that comes with a lid? Because they're pretty similar. Is a jar just a glass cup that has a lid? But I guess they could also be made out of plastic because, you know, my peanut butter comes in a jar, but it's not made of glass. It's made of plastic. Oh wait, I don't think this turns on until you have all the pieces. So I'm not even gonna think about where I put them. I'm just gonna put them down and trust that the puzzle will be solvable no matter what. I think I want to go for the far one next. Oh, wait. Wait, which one did I grab? No, okay. That was the one I thought was the far one. But then also there's that one over there, which also seems pretty tricky. Get a little stuck there, Chico? I kind of gotta sneeze. That sure would be a bad way to die, huh? Hiding from the mimic. And then you just can't hold the sneeze anymore. I like how that's the kind of story you don't even have to explain what happens next. So it's like, and then you couldn't hold the sneeze. It's because it's just easy to infer that, oh yeah, and then you sneeze, and you get caught, and then you die. She's over there shaking a butt. I don't know where she went. I don't feel safe right now. Oh. I don't need that gate. That gate's not safe. Seems like she's struggling a little bit. Wait, is the music not following her? I thought the music was coming from her. Find a locker, find a locker. No, I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is. I think she's coming back. Where's she? Okay. Let's put the thing down and get down to save. Now for the close one. Where is she? Sooner or later, I'm going to play enough of these games. I'm going to be so good at pinpointing where something is just based on sound. Uh-oh. I just can't help but think of that meme of, like, gospel music stops or whatever. Or, I don't know if that's the original version, but... this version, disco music stops. Or roller skating music? I don't know if this is necessarily disco. I don't know if I've ever really heard disco. I know there's that one song from Little Big Planet that's like disco in tuned. And there's a fifth of Beethoven. That sounds like what I imagine disco is. Crap, that doesn't work. Okay, hang on. Just gonna let that run out. I think there's also like a disco remix of Star Wars. I don't know if that's official. A disco remix of the Star Wars theme. Really only know it from Lego Star Wars. I think that's the same version. Do you just keep getting stuck there? Or are you doing like a little dance? Nope, that doesn't go anywhere. That doesn't work either. What? Oh, it's flowing. Okay, I'm approaching from the wrong start. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Why would a Wookiee live on the Forest Moon of Endor? Just does not make sense. Oh, wait, here we go. I think that'll do it. Now sit here and twiddle my thumbs until the power comes back on. Yay! Yeah, see, there we go. Now it's moving. That's where collectible is. And I think I actually read about that one before I saw Markiplier get it. Excuse me. Don't go to the left. I need the left. There's not a hiding spot in here. Okay, I'm in. I'm going up. Never even noticed this thing moves up and down. So I feel like this collectible might have taken me a while on my own. Oh wait, it comes out this side. Hang on. I'm exploring. Shut up. Ah, so that's where, so Jackie's over that way. Through that way, actually. Sadly, I don't think we get to go over there. I don't think this is that. Oh, smack a clown. I would have... I should stop bringing up Markiplier, because it's like, hey, stop talking about someone else's playthrough. But I wonder if Markiplier is going to realize on his own that... Because he's done this one, where you can sneak through it. I wonder if it'll cause him to realize, like, oh, back in the circus part, back in the big top part, I could probably do the same thing. Yeah, I imagine getting your teeth knocked out hurts a lot. Wait, no, don't stop. I wonder if it stopped because it knew I could make it through and it didn't need to stay on all the way. So, collectible here. David! Oh, that's the lid. It's like, wait, is that the phone? You know, little toy phone? No. I still have no idea how to figure out the door code in the showcase room. Did I just miss my ride? Well, I'm not there yet anyway. Wait, can I? I can't see. I think I'm not allowed over there. I think I do want to go back to the showcase rooms area and look up what that, look up that door code and look up how to get it. That way I could be like, oh, okay, that's how you figure it out. So if it's like, if you get it through the mail, then I don't know, figure out where those mailboxes are supposed to be gotten. Shoot. See, now would have been a great time for me to have that gate open. Maybe I should open it. Maybe not when Chica's right there. Again. Object permanence, be gone! Hey, can you stop facing this way when I'm coming through? She knows what she's doing. Ah, shoot. Whoa, okay. Ah. Put the thing in the thing. Ka-chonk. Did I get any little logs? I don't think I did. Anyone see Gary? No, I haven't seen Gary yet. I see a mailbox up there. Oh yeah, I think there's a tape here. I don't know if I played this one.
I get your concerns. I do. But they're all just groundless. This is the perfect spot for David's playground. I can watch him play while I'm loading and unloading freight, and he'll be under watch at all times out there. The loading dock is like 200 feet away, and there's a fence and everything. I know you're my lawyer and all, but there's no regulation that says I can't have it there, so just get off my back. Besides, David loves the new slide. It'll be fine.
So I didn't realize before. I've seen that yard like 3 times now. Didn't realize it until Markiplier played this tape. That was David's playground we enter through. So that very, very beginning of the game, when you get out of your van and you go down to that gate, and you open the gate and you walk through that yard, that's David's playground. Okay, where's that mailbox? What's up here? Whole bunch of nothing, whole bunch of nothing. There's that mailbox. And a save! I saved the collectible! I don't have to go up and down that thing like Markiplier had to do like 3 times! Let me go read it. And then I'm leaving! I'm gonna go see the door to get into Showcase Room 1! Group Chat 3. Why are we turning down work? The floats have been doing really well. Ed's modular system is groundbreaking. And now he wants to shut the whole thing down? He just sits in his office talking to that thing. I have no clue what to do. Barbara. Okay, go away. This is where I kind of wish the game had a fast travel system, but of course not. That'd be too easy. Can you go away? Can you stop? I need to go that way. But the chicken said no. Maybe I'll just leave it there. I may have to remember to get that mailbox again, but I should start in this room, so... Thanks for watching. I'll see you Wednesday where we do more. Bye. Trying to remember which button I hit here. I have them cleanly labeled, and I still am always like, which one? I don't know.